Hey Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, comments, donations, everything. I appreciate it all. We're about to ring the spell, clear out the energy, and as a blackout, we're going to see what the message that Spirit has for us today. Someone didn't understand about them digging holes. And they dug a deep hole. A deep, deep, deep hole. Bottom of the deck, we have the magician. This magician thought that it was going to be funny to play this game on this relationship that was supposed to heal someone or something. But instead it left somebody out in the cold because of this cute little trick that had somebody have to defend themselves. Let's get into it. What's the message? Somebody's walking away with that 8 of Cups. Somebody feels like that they need to bring some type of apology because a judgment call has been made, and somebody decided they'd rather work alone as opposed to with somebody else, which has left somebody else in limbo. Especially because there was a third party that was interfering, getting in the way of this not there household. What else, Spirit? What else? Yep, somebody walked away from this Queen of Wands, this witchy person who was getting in the way of this household, this home. And now this person with the 5 of Cups is in regret because of all these lies that they allowed somebody that they looked up to tell them, to lead them down the wrong road when it came to somebody else that they should have revered. Someone is coming in quickly with some sort of apology because, like I said, judgment has been called. Someone understands that someone would rather walk alone than continue to walk with this. Now somebody's confused. They're not confused. They just, with the devil and the 7 of Cups, they didn't think that their behavior was as bad as it was. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles until they started really thinking about stuff, adding stuff up. The different things that they did, the different things that they would try, the different games that they would play just to feel like they was going to win at all costs. Now someone feels stuck. They feel bound. They don't know what to do with the 10 of Swords. They feel like it's over for them. See, we have this King of Wands at the bottom and the 4 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Pentacles. See, someone is now realizing, possibly a day late and a dollar short, that they should have left this little magician, this little master of disguise, this little shit starter, this little person. They should have left this person alone, because as the Wheel of Fortune is turning around and it's turning out of their favor, they're finding out that nothing ever added up. Nothing. They're thinking, what was it all for? What did it all mean? Because behind the Ten of Swords is that Ten of Cups. They hurt themselves when it came to them being happy and free and having the family, the love that they could possibly want, because the Knight of Wands and the Magician at the bottom with the Fool behind it, they did all these irrational, just immature actions without thinking, without stopping to contemplate, following someone else's direction who was just as immature as they were. They literally allowed someone to light their life up and send it up into smoke. Just like that. What's the message, Spirit? Now someone understands the ramifications of those said actions with the Five of Wands. They didn't want to stop. They didn't want to open up their eyes. They didn't want to see everything that everyone else outside of them saw. They wanted to blindly follow a fool at the bottom of the deck. What else, Spirit? Thank you. We have the Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Pentacles. This person knows that at this point they can basically kiss it goodbye. As far as, things coming their way, opportunities, once in a lifetime chances, because it's not going to work out for them. They did this. They helped to dig a hole for you, only for them to fall into it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the Four of Wands and the Tower. Now this person understands why you kept your space, why you kept your distance, why you did your thing alone by yourself and left this King of Wands alone, because you knew this King of Wands with the Four of Wands and the Tower was wrecking your home. But somebody didn't want to see that. They didn't want to believe you. They wanted to be under the spell of this witch with the King of Wands and the Devil right next to each other. This high black magic, lowest vibrational witch. They wanted to follow this person, the person now they are walking away from. That's who they followed. We have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Now somebody wants to travel to you. Now they want to travel to you and they want to talk about it. They want to tell you that you know that you were the truth. And you told them the truth. With the Page of Pentacles, somebody and the Tower. And it's like somebody wants to bring you an apology. They want to bring you some type of, I don't feel like this is an apology. I feel like this is, they want to bring you some type of evidence about something that somebody was working on to have you stagnant. Something that you can take them to court and get their money and sue them over because this person was trying to do this at all costs. They didn't care. Because see, now this King of Cups, it wants balance in their life. They want healing. They want to come back towards you because right now they feel stuck. They feel stuck, and they know that this negative shit that they put out there, this negative shit that they helped conjure, that they went to somebody and conjured, that shit is coming back on them. This person went to some dark high priest thinking that they was going to be able to take you down. But they didn't know that not only were you very intuitive, but you're very sensitive. Meaning you can feel it before it even gets on the street. You knew what someone was going to try and do. You saw it, and you ducked. Now somebody wants to come to you. They want to talk about it. They want to tell you the truth because they know you will tell them the truth. With the Four of Cups, you'll tell them, listen, I tried to tell you. Let's see, now this person, and this person still ain't learned their lesson because this King of Cups, his feet ain't even near the water. He's still not emotionally invested. He is just upset because now there's some type of evidence on him that can bust his whole shit out the water, especially about his career. Put that shit on pause and have him, he may have to go to jail over some shit, dealing with some bullshit that somebody else got him involved in, trying to overtake you. Now this person don't know what to do. That's why they want to come talk to you, because you're going to see exactly what they need to do, and you're going to let them know. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do this. This person knows they didn't burn the bridge with you. They know they didn't shot themselves in both feet with you. But they also know that you were the only one wise enough, cunning enough, intelligent enough, spiritual enough, connected enough, and clairvoyant enough and able to see. Now this person feels that if there was anybody else, anybody ever in this world that they could ever trust, they know without a shadow of a doubt, it is 100% you. Right now, this person is not emotionally invested, but they are looking to get themselves out of a bit of hot water that they allow themselves to get into. Trying to dig a hole for you. Following the wrong one. We got the Three of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. See, this person, they followed the crowd and they fought against you. They didn't want to be with you. They didn't want to be associated with you because the crowd said that you wasn't cool. The crowd said that you was different. The crowd said that you was weird. The crowd said that you was strange. But you know what? It's that crowd that's going down. And with this Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups, it's this person that's understanding, you know what? As far back as they can remember, from a little kid to now, you've always provided that unconditional love, that guidance, that protection, everything that says, I love you. Chastising, the punishment, the chores, hey, no, I'm grounding you, I'm going on and on and on, whatever it was that you provided, now this person realizes was love. Now this person wants to close this cycle with the World card, but you know what? Everything is coming back around because the King of Cups is right underneath it. Everything is coming back around. And once again, there's some evidence that can blow everything out the water. And this evidence will show how somebody committed some type of crime, possibly, held something to themselves. Swore never to say anything until death do we part. Thought that they was going to get away with it until those ships started coming back in. Something about this relationship. Something about the gossip that they spread. This is why this person wants to rush in with an apology. Wants to try and soothe this broken heart because of this bullshit that they spread. Now somebody wants to go to calmer waters because everything in their life is just about coming to a standstill. And that's justice. Once again, we have to be careful of the people that we choose to follow. Those that we think are great. We have to make sure they're not taking us down that rabbit hole.